How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carrison here. We're reacting to another episode of Supernatural as we get into episode number 5 for season 4. With these last couple of episodes, it's been pretty intense with Dean's trip to the past, and obviously the last episode was pretty personal for Sam, especially with us having to deal with Jack, who was going through quite the journey in the last episode before having to be put out with his misery. And of course, we had Dean find out about Sam's shenanigans with Ruby. Went down well, followed by a punch. So, yeah, although Sam is adamant he's not going to be using his powers ever again, we're not buying that. We are not buying that. It's been pretty good, though, this season so far. I mean, yeah, it's 4 episodes out of 22, so there's a lot to get in there. But it has been a pretty intense first 4 episodes so far, so I'm excited to be continuing the season of Supernatural. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of season 4 for Supernatural. Let's go. Hello? I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Okay, let's go.
By the time the Winchesters got back to tackling a straightforward, black and white case.
Bush. Meta. Oh my god, the transition. Oh my god. This episode is already peak.
I'm a maverick, man. A rebel with a badge. One thing I don't play by, the rules.
Dean, stop.
Okay, Maverick. So where can we find Mr. Brewer?
I do love the transitions. Mixed with the black and white.
He looked like
a vampire. You know, with the fangs and the slick back hair and the fancy cape and the little medallion thingy on the ribbon.
A fucking cliche, basically.
Like Dracula?
Exactly. Like a Dracula. Right down to the accent.
Imagine.
What did he say?
I want to suck your blood.
My hide is as smooth as a baby's bottom, which leads me to conclude, sadly, that my virginity is intact.
Oh my god! Does it work like that? I don't know if it works like that.
Please. Dean, maybe angels can pull you out of hell, but no one could do that.
Brother, I have been rehymenated, and the demon will not abide.
All right, dude. Well, you gotta do whatever you gotta do.
Wolves in Pennsylvania.
Well, that aged like milk, did it, bud? So, are we dealing with vampires and, well, are we just throwing out all the horror villains out here?
Pants and shirt, like from the old movies.
Whoa. Okay, so...
That's twice. They've been baffled. Twice.
Well, beers are on me. And just so you know, I get off at midnight tonight.
Oh, it's not another girls' night out?
Doesn't have to be.
Okay then, I'll see you tonight.
Okay then.
Dean's gonna lose his virginity!
Hey, you think this Dracula could turn into a bat? Holy mother of crap!
Aim for the head! Are you my mummy?
Are the reincarnation of my beloved. And I must
I don't think she is!
have you.
Has pepper spray ever worked on Dracula before? I don't think so. Oh.
Son of a bitch.
You should not use such language in the presence of my bride.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's a... Wait, did he just ride off on a bike? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Oh my...
The X-Files are real?
No, the X-Files is a TV show. This is real.
Okay, so the stagecraft, the costuming, it's like he's trying to reenact his favorite monster movie.
Basically.
Right down to the bloody murders.
I realize that I help people. You know, not just help them, no, I save them. And I guess it's awesome. It's kind of like a gift. Like a mission.
He is different in terms of how he has expressed his tightness for it.
Mission from God.
Anyway, you guys look really busy, so I'm just gonna get out of your hair.
No, seriously, Lucy, it's been a crazy night. Stay for a drink.
Yeah, stay for a drink.
Oh no. I see where this is going. Oh my god. Tempo it up! Not gonna be him.
It's supposed to come off.
No, it's not.
It's that woman at the bar.
Awful. Jamie, honey, are you... So, Dean, are you like a black belt or what?
Ah!
Well, I guess they train you to fight at the academy or whatever.
You poisoned them, shifter. Oh! Oh!
I was kidding myself.
Oh, Dean.
And... scene.
That's a wrap. It's Dean in a lane host. Oh my god. Oh, yes.
Oh, come on.
Now I need Dean yodeling.
Be born in the century.
Oh,
I can't
Dean.
get over what a pumpkin pie-eyed crazy son of a bitch you really are. You're not Dracula.
You're a phony!
Or even if...
Oh, for crying out loud.
Please, excuse me.
Pizza delivery.
Good evening.
It's a fucking pizza delivery.
You have brought a repast. Excellent. Continue to be of such...
I got 4 other deliveries to make. You want to just pay me the money so I can go?
Of course. Yes.
This pizza guy's... Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're the only one I don't want to scare.
Ooh. There's that shift into that normality.
I just love the movies.
They aren't real.
No.
They're beautiful. And now I am like them.
Damn.
Terrifying.
Lonely.
Was only.
This is not the way, though.
No,
Hey there, handsome.
Shut up.
I'm glad Sam took the piss out of it. He's really gonna kick this shit. It was so fucking weak. Oh! Oh, God. Oh, my God, really? Van Helsing.
Silver.
Boom. Oh! Oh, man. But did they get laid? Is the question.
Well,
Now I know what you pick.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. You don't.
Porky's 2.
What?
You heard me.
Shut him up.
What'd you guess?
Yes! I was hoping for that. Question mark. Oh my God, what was this episode? What was this episode? I loved it. It's been a while since we had a kind of fun-esque episode, I guess. In terms of, you know, I mean, it would have been, what, a month, I guess, for me, so, yeah, but you get the idea. In terms of, like, several episodes since, I think Ghostfaces was the last fun-esque episode. I think it was. Yeah. So it was just really, really, really great stuff. And it was done in a great manner, not just in terms of utilizing the Shifter again, which is a really, really great recurring villain in terms of supernatural lore. But just camping it up as well with the classic horror movie villains, your Dracula, your werewolves, etc. And dousing it with a little bit of a sorrow story there. Still doesn't excuse the Shifter, but oh man, it was a blast. Oh man, I really loved how this episode went by. I mean, obviously it's not going to be as deep as it's not going to be a deep episode like we've had, I guess, for the past 4 episodes, but there was still some deep stuff. Especially Dean talking to Jamie about his responsibility on this mortal coil, and not just that though, but his mission from God, and you know, you really reflect on Dean's journey there. It was really, really powerful for Dean to open up like that with Jamie about what he does, and it was just a very, very engaging conversation and admission, really. There's this purpose in the world, really, and it was very, very powerful stuff. So, and it's really, really good when you have an episode, you know, like this episode, that, whereas it's not going to be anything too deep or too intense, it's great to have, well, not just in general, given the past several episodes, I guess, but it's nice to have that bit of levity, just in general, mixed within some depth as well, because it was, even the Shifter had a very, very in-depth moment. I mean, obviously, what he was doing, still a bit of a no-no, wasn't it? So, yeah, when he was talking about being a monster and how he was shunned from the world, and how he kind of adopted these classic monster movies, and how it kind of gave him a bit of a catharsis, really, to the point where it kind of twisted his mind, and he would adopt Dracula, he would adopt the werewolf, he would adopt all of these monsters that fit into the classic monster movie trope, I guess, and he would retaliate for those who on those who I guess kind of, or well, in either a way that is going to end up in murder, or in Jamie's case, trying to wash away that loneliness, even if it is a very, very draconic way. So yeah, I mean, he would still, there is still going to be that sense of loneliness though, because it's not like Jamie would actually take him. So in the end, he is just trying to put a plaster on that loneliness, but it's still going to be there. So yeah, but like I said though, it's really, really great when you've got a very, very very fun episode, because this episode wasn't anything too deep, but I feel like it was pretty much an essential given these past several episodes, because we've had a lot of intensity, so it's nice to have a little bit of a breather, as is Supernatural fashion, I guess. Like you get for season 3, for example, a bunch of intense episodes there, and then you can have 1 or 2 episodes where it's just nice and all of that. So yeah, I mean, there's and like with those episodes, like Ghostfaces, for example, there is that bit of I guess either seriousness or in depthness. So it's fun stuff, this episode. There was just a lot of moments that I just really, really enjoyed about this, like especially in Dean's situation. But I also really love how the shifter was used, because we saw the shapeshifter in episode 12 of season 2, and then we saw the shifter in the 6th episode, I believe it was, of season 1, maybe, I don't know. I think it was, but unlike those episodes, this was a bit different, because it wasn't as it wasn't as intense as those episodes, because this was more fun-esque from the shifter as well. But yeah, it was much more fun-esque, and it wasn't as revolting, really, because we remember those episodes, and it was shedding skin and all of that. I mean, it did rip out Dracula's ear, but it wasn't going to the levels of grotesqueness. So, this episode did feel a bit different compared to your previous shifter episodes. But it was really great, and it was really fun to watch, and it was over the top, and even the black and white bit was just really great. I mean, it's not the first time we've opened up for Supernatural on a very, very wacky, in a very wacky way. Like, I guess the Christmas special is a fine example of this, but it was just really, really great. The only complaint that I have in regards to, I guess, the visualization, really, was they should have had that kind of old film effect, I would say. I don't know if that would have worked, because it's not like this episode was parodying of like Dean and Sam are like in the 60s or whatever, or in the 60s environment. It was just the kind of it was just the kind of like visual effect on your screen and all of that. It was black and white, and it matched the tone of the classic monster movie vibe. But I don't know, I just wish there was like kind of that I don't know, glitch, well, I wouldn't say glitchy effect, but that like 40s film effect there, kinda. So I don't know if that would have been too over the top, but that's just me. So yeah, but it was just really, really fun. I was thinking it was going to be the trickster as well when all of the monsters started adding up. So yeah, because I feel like that would be his forte as well. But it also makes sense with the bloody shifter about that loneliness and all of that. So yeah, and there was that adoption. So yeah, but there was like the way they did it as well was just very, very fun. There were quite a few moments in this that that just got you like that was just very, very eerie, and it worked really well. Like Dracula getting away on a little moped. Never imagine like that ever. But the thing that killed me was the bloody pizza guy. Because Dracula basically Dracula using Uber Eats, I'll just say. I mean, obviously it didn't exist then, but I think the pizza, like, it's so funny because you know, there's this intervention as soon as Dracula is about to torture Dean, and it's like, hey, pizza delivery. I was expecting Sam, to be fair, like dressed up as the pizza guy. So you have an actual pizza guy there, and it's like I manifested this into the world. But that wasn't it. It was how done the pizza guy was with Dracula. You got especially going to, I guess, the black and whiteness of like in terms of the film quality and all of that. These depictions of Dracula, I mean, it might be a bit more extreme these days. Like, it might be a bit more hardcore and a bit more serious, I guess, the depictions of Dracula. But back then, you'd have a bit more of a goofier vibe with Dracula, and you do here. And then this pizza guy is just like, I've got shit to do tonight, buddy. You gonna take these pizzas or what? So, yeah, the pizza guy was a lot more, funnily enough, given the murders, pizza guy was a lot more intimidating than Dracula. So, but yeah, it was really, really fun stuff. Oh, the intermission bit killed me. That was solid. I should have just paused it there, just went to get some coffee. There you go. But that was just really, really great. So they absolutely killed it in terms of those areas as well. And then Dean in the lederhosen. I'm glad that Sam gave him grief about that. So yeah, that was perfect. That was really, 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 really perfect. But yeah, I really, really, really loved how this episode came about. Very fun stuff. And it was just quirky. I really loved it. I can't complain about it. Yeah, it might not be as serious as these past several episodes, I guess, have been, but it was a nice change of pace, and it was just perfect. It was just very, very fun to watch. So yeah, as well as, like, I guess, paying that homage to your classic monster, like your monster movies, etc. When, you know, TV or film color wasn't even a thing back then, and you could get away with, I guess, over the top characterizations of your vampires and all of that. It was really, really, and I think they merged that and the supernatural world really, really well. So great stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!